right. Welcome in, everybody. It's a little bit early, but that's okay. We'll probably be ending a few minutes early today. But, anyways, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your weekend. Are going to be playing True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 2 today, and I'm excited to hop in and see how far we can get. I feel like we're nearing the end of the game because we are now in Act 3, and I think each game has 3 acts. So we're getting close. But of course, as per usual, we have reached that stage in the game where we have lots of items and lots of puzzles and nothing's matching. But one thing I have learned when that happens in this game, go back and explore the most recently unlocked areas because there may be something that we've missed. And if that doesn't work, then the other thing I've learned is to start using items we have in unconventional ways with the puzzles we know about. And then maybe something there will work. So today what we're going to do is we are going to go back to the library area that we unlocked behind the star door. And we're going to explore that again real well. There's several puzzles there that we don't know how to do just yet. We have ideas and we know where some of the items are. Maybe we can find something there or find a puzzle we overlooked. And if that doesn't work, we're going to go to the shed. We finally were able to get to the roof. And I know there's things there that we thought once we get to the roof, we can do XYZ. And we didn't fully explore there either, I don't think. So let's go ahead and hop in. All right, so the first thing I want to do is go back to the star room and see if maybe there is something we overlooked there because we know there are several items here. We have this plan piece we can put here. We have this emblem we can put here, but we cannot get over this glass. We're going to have something protective here, or maybe something to clean the glass up. But for now, let's go back here and see if maybe there is something we may have missed. So we do have this globe. There is a compass here. The letter N. I'm pretty sure that's telling direction. It looks like I can rotate the ships, but I'd rather not until I know how. The wood looks old and might not survive more than a few rotations. I almost wonder if this plan piece is going to be connected. Like if it might be some kind of nautical drawing. Now we did discover this hatch, which gave us a lead to some more items. And I don't see anything else right there, but there's still other areas. This was a hidden, like a little activity we had to do, but it doesn't look like there's anything there now. What about over here in this nook? We need one more book before we can do that. I'm not sure where that book will be. We'll just have to keep an eye out on it. There's nothing else on the shelves. And then on the table, we need that compass rose from the fountain in the park. And then we'll be able to do this. And actually, this might be what we need for the ships, because it looks like there's some ships on there. But again, even though I can see little items off to the side, it doesn't look like I can interact with anything right now. And there's nothing on the table that we can interact with. Okay. I guess maybe the elevator? Is there anything here? Let's be very careful. We need to learn which book we need, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Oh, what's this? A wedge? Huh. Okay. Well, new item always is a good thing. I think we can't do anything here because we're gonna have to identify the book first. But we did get a new item, so that's good. I'm not sure what to use it for. Let's go look on the roof of the trailer and see if we may have missed anything there. We may not have. We may have gotten everything we needed, but it doesn't hurt to check it out again. It's rusted in one position. I'm afraid that I'll break it if I force it too much. Okay, so we have to leave it there, whatever it's shining on then. What was it shining on exactly? We still have to fix that. It's over here. It's still too dark to make anything out. If only I could redirect the light. Now it's shining right on here. Maybe this is going to be like mirror pieces. Perhaps. Wedge. What could we use a wedge for? Can we use it for the compass? Maybe we can like dig it out. Let's see. No. What about the metallic object? Now, what about this? Can we do it with this? Oh, we can. Can we hammer it? Nice. Now, what is this? Time capsule? What? Is that a time capsule? They're made to be opened years into the future. The countdown indicates a little under 10 years. Huh. Where would we use that? Interesting. Okay. I feel like we are going to have to put something there. The wedge doesn't work, though. Can we put the time capsule? No. I feel like we need to find... It looks like there was another metallic object here, but it's missing now. Judging by the pose, it could have been a blade, a statue of sacrifice. So we need to find some kind of blade. I assume the ruler won't work. We'll just try our various items. I don't think so. Maybe we can fix the axe somehow. What would we use the time capsule for? Interesting. I don't know where we would use that at. Let's see. I don't know that there's anything we could use this with. Interesting. I mean, I assume we can't put it here, right? Alright, we need something here. What can we put here? Can we use the lens on this? No. I feel like we need something metallic. Can we shine the black light? No. Let's start trying some different items and see if they work. I mean, we're kind of getting to that part where it's like, what exactly will work and what doesn't work? I don't think we have anything that will work. We need to find the stick for that. We could try getting water in that cup, because we do have that exposed now. Let's go back to the fountain and see if we can't do that. Maybe? Okay. What do we want to do with that? We have cold water. But to what end, I wonder? I'm not sure. Okay. Could we do anything down here? Like, I assume we can't use the time capsule here somewhere. But you never know. I don't even think there's anything else we can do with this because there's no interaction. And we need a battery for that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do in this area. Where would we use a time capsule? Maybe we can use it in the library. Perhaps. There was some little thing here. Can we use this here? No. Maybe we can open it somehow? No, we're gonna have to figure out what book we need first. There's nothing to interact with here. And I assume We can't use like the time capsule here or anything. No, it doesn't really make sense to be able to. What about maybe in the garden? In the greenhouse? Doesn't really make sense, but perhaps? I don't know. There's something metallic stuck up there. Maybe we can use the wedge here as well. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Can we pick up any of these rocks? Nope. All right, let's see what that gave us. Oh, we're going to have to go back up to the roof, I think. What is that? Strange medallion? Okay. Wait, this wasn't... Oh. This wasn't here before. A bucket. A small bucket. Oh, the sword we need. Okay. Nice. All right. I'm glad I noticed those hats had fallen, because I definitely didn't notice the box had fallen. All right, it's time to see if this statue will give us the compass rose. Yes. Nice. All right, and I think that completes that area. Okay. Nice. Well, I'm not sure what to use the bucket for exactly, but we should be able to use the compass rose over here. All right, so we need to reassemble the image. We'll just have to... Oh, I think that was the correct position. Yeah, okay, so we're getting the correct position of these. And then this one should be... What? There we go. Easy peasy. What did that do for us? Did we get a book? We wrote something down. Red sails west, white sails north, or is it northwest? Okay. Maybe we can... Oh. Okay. It looks like I can rotate the ships. So we can't complete that yet. We did make progress on it. Red sails west, white sails north, or is it northwest? I guess we need more information. What is this strange medallion for, I wonder? Where could we use that? Was there maybe somewhere in the greenhouse that could use that? Let's go look and see. I don't necessarily feel confident that there is, but you never know. Maybe there'll be something here. I don't think there's anything in that bag. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe it's used in the statue. Yes, right there. Okay. It looks like the medallions are all here. What now? Can we use the lens? I feel like we're gonna need a mask. Like it's not quite done until we have his face that's missing. What do we do with this bucket? Do we need to fill that with water? Maybe. I don't see anything over here. All right. What about up here? Anything? I mean, we do have a bucket. Can we do any, like the time capsule? Lay it out here? No? I don't think there's anything to do except for to look at the bags of seeds here. Maybe eventually we'll have to do something with it, but I don't think there's anything right now. I don't see anything we can do with this either. We looked through the lens and that just leads there so that we know it was somewhere in the dirt. Okay, so where could we use the bucket? Unless we need to use it to clean up or something. I don't know. We'll try. Oh, we can't use the water anymore, so we got what we needed with that. I don't think there's anything else here. We definitely completed that. We've gotten everything we needed from there. Okay. We could try cleaning in the administration building. I don't know that we have everything we need. What about the cold water? No. So I think we lost the wedge. We've used the wedge, but we still have the hammer. We tried the shawl. The wide plank. I'm not sure. Can we burn it and make it like... No. I don't imagine we have what we need then. We'll have to look elsewhere. I don't think we can do anything else in the library just yet. So I feel like we need to look elsewhere for our solutions. Maybe there's something over here that we've missed. I'm not sure though. We'll see if there's anything interactable. I don't think there is. We could also try looking through the notes again and seeing if we notice anything in particular there. It's a bit frustrating when you have puzzle pieces, but you can't do anything with them because there's one puzzle that stands in your way. Oh yeah, so we can't interact with that statue anymore because it's already been solved. That's fine. Same thing with that one. But maybe there'll be something here. Let's go back upstairs. We do have this emblem, but I don't think we don't have anything we can use with that. Paperwork with no names and other useless stuff. Anything here? Did the patients ever see the light of day or just those gardens? No. All right, let's continue on. Now we have looked through here. It showed me the numbers 3406, and we do have this letter, but I don't know where we will use those. All right, I don't think there's anything in there. The drawing looks very precise, as if someone was copying something. We're still missing the one drawing over there. When we find that, we'll have the completed picture, which I think is probably going to be in that pile of, like, trash and stuff. Yeah, nothing we can do with that. Unless we can use the hammer to, like, bang the door off or something. Use the screwdriver to pick it. What did it say? It looks broken. It's broken. I can't even move the handle. So I don't know if we'll be able to go in there. Do I see a faint red light? It's probably just a reflection. No way those cameras are still working. If we had the gate key, we could open it up. But we do not. I don't think there's anything else we can do here because this, we just need to, it just tells us to use that console. I don't think I can open this door, nor do I want to. I agree. Anything else? Igor Hale. Or Igor Colt, maybe? I don't know. We know that doctor, either way. Even if I say the name wrong. I don't think there's anything we can do here. Okay. So where can we use our new items? That is the question now, isn't it? Feels like it's got to be over here somewhere. Lucky I didn't destroy the whole thing. Maybe there's something else up here. And look, I don't think there is. I think we got the one thing we needed. Okay, so we can't use the bucket or the cold water or the time capsule. I don't know what we would use on this, honestly. I feel like we want pieces of something, which very well could be in the debris. But then it's a bit of a... This must be from Block A. Probably. We cannot click on anything over there other than the cart. Which we don't have. Yeah, I think this is going to have to be a mirror. Can we somehow collect the shards? Like, is that glass or maybe a mirror? I wonder. If we could somehow, like, collect these up, maybe we could use them. But I don't know. We should clear the glass first. But where are we going to get something to clean it up with? I don't know. Because I don't think there's anything here we can do. Let's just try looking. We do see different sales, but we only have half the clues. Is there anything else over here we can do? I don't think there's anything else we can interact with here. I mean, we're missing the one book. One memoir missing. We'll have to find that before we can do anything with that, which I suspect is up there. Maybe there's something in our notes. Let's try looking. The countdown indicates a little under 10 years. Where could we open that at? Debris from what used to be Block A of the asylum. There could be something interesting, but I really don't want to poke in there with my bare hands. Books with initials and nothing else. Apparently, these are memoirs of the past directors of the asylum. I doubt that I'd find anything of immediate use for me in there. However, the books actually feel strange. They're a little too heavy and seem to click once put back on the shelf. These symbols seem familiar somehow. I'm going to write them down just in case. I just don't know where we would use them. Alright, and then I think that is all we can get from there. I don't know. We're gonna need to know... since there's nothing we can interact with here, I feel like we're gonna have to find the information and come back here. I don't think there's gonna be anything we can do until that point. Is there anything else down here that we can do anything with? Maybe there's something subtle. Can't do anything with the hatch. No? Doesn't seem like it. And there's definitely no books over here. Nothing that will give us a hint. Nothing we can interact with. No, sadly does not appear to be so. Okay, well, then we're on to the part of puzzle solving where we try literally everything because maybe something will make sense that we don't know about. I mean, I don't know what it would be. I don't think we can use the lens with anything though. I really wonder where see, I know where that plan piece goes, but we can't reach it. All right. So that's a dead end. There's nothing we can do in here. I don't know. I don't think there's anything to interact with here. We'll look carefully and see if we have maybe an axe handle hidden somewhere. Perhaps. I mean, there's all kinds of debris everywhere. You would think you could find something that could be serviceable. But that doesn't appear to be the case. When you're stuck in a puzzle, you look and you look again and you look yet again. So we can examine this. But we cannot push the button. Is there anything else subtle in here that we need to take? I don't think so. All right. And I don't think there's anything we can do here, but you know, we try all the weird things. Like, it needs batteries. We know it needs batteries. So why am I doing this? Because I am weird. Because we don't know. Sometimes, I mean, I've seen stranger things happen, to be perfectly honest. Like, I wouldn't think a thing would work, and I would try it just for giggles, and lo and behold, it would work. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not going to work because we need batteries, clearly. And I think we've done everything we can down here. I don't think there's anything in there that we can access. All right, so I think this is done for now. And we can no longer get in there. I don't think there's anything else that we need from here. Because all we needed was the compass rose, which we clearly got. So I think that is done. Right. Well, let's check administration. Oh, wait, we were just at administration. Let's check over here again. Is there anything with the lights that we can do? Anything in the snow? I don't think there's anything over here. But we always check, because you never know. All right. Anything in the cart? I figure we probably don't have any new mail. Because I feel like we've already checked his mail and there's nothing new. I'm pretty sure that was the one that we printed. I think we had already gotten that. I don't think there's anything else we could do. It's interesting it says nothing helpful in there. Maybe there was at one point in time. That may have been where we got a cartridge from. I mean, we have this, but we can't do anything with it. Nothing to do there. We've checked all of this. It's been so long since we originally came in here, man. But I don't think there's anything else check out there. We clearly cannot go in here, and there's nothing on the floor, right? No, that just takes us back to the desk. All right. I always feel sad for the plants left behind, but I don't think there's anything for us to do there. This we've already looked at. I really wish I could figure out, didn't I see a similar hydrant box somewhere? I really don't know. I feel like, I mean, the last place I remember seeing one was at our grandparents' house, like in the previous game, actually. I don't think there's anything here. It worked, but there's nothing else to do here. I think this normal life, I would say old microwaves are dangerous. Funny how it doesn't seem important now. Maybe we need to do something weird here, because there is an action here. Let's just try things. Like, I'm wondering, maybe we need the black light. I don't know. Maybe there's something, maybe we need to heat up the cup of water. That could be a thing. Like, that would probably make some of the most sense. But we're going to try everything. Cold water? Ah, okay. Now let's see. We'll get hot water. Okay. Hot water. What do we need to use hot water for? So we made some progress. To what end? Where could we use the hot water at, I wonder? Unless that is what we need for cleaning. Is there anything here we could use? A mop? Anything? I don't think so. We just have the one drawing we have to figure out. I assume hot water won't matter there. Okay. Well, we do have hot water now. What could we do with it? I mean, we can try the administration building. I don't know what that would do exactly. No. Okay. Didn't think so. But we had to try. Anything in here that we could do something with? With the hot water? That doesn't even make sense. I don't know why we would do that. There's not really any interactables in the library. Maybe we can use it on the cart over here in Block A for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it'll clean it off. No, okay. Must be glue somewhere or something I could use as glue. What could we use as glue? Well, we have hot water. Maybe we can mix something with it. I don't know what. Is there anything else here that might be useful? I don't think so. All the paint is dry. Okay. And there's nothing to interact with up here. I'm assuming we don't want to just like splash hot water on it. That would seem silly. Okay. I need more sand. What about a small bucket? I guess we don't need any more sand. What about something in here? I'm kind of like wondering if we can find something to make glue with. But I don't know what we would need. I also, oh, sap. That's, oh, sap. Maybe we can use that for glue. Nice. And that's what we needed. Let's go see if that is sufficient. It might be. Okay. Glue the mirror for... Ah, okay. Okay. Now we're making some progress. Where did we even get all these from? All right. I don't even know. I'm just kind of guessing where they'll go. Maybe this goes over here. Oh, we can kind of... I see. We can kind of match the sides. Okay, so... I think... Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make any sense. Well, there should be a piece. Let's get the pieces out here. We can surely find some that are like end pieces. I feel like these have to be end pieces. Unless that one is. Ah, okay. There we go. I'm glad they lock into place because I was about to lose my mind. All right. That does make things a little easier, though. Okay, that one goes up there. Which means we can just kind of figure out where they need to go. If this isn't going up top anywhere, then it's got to go... Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's hope the sap will be able to hold the pieces long enough. I agree. Okay. Can it go over here? There we go. I'm looking for more edge pieces, I guess. Okay. This one seems like a top piece. There we go. This one seems like a top piece somewhere. Right there. Alright. Goes there, clearly. Well, let's see. This one might go somewhere around here. Wait, this one is in place, so it's not going to go there. Maybe it goes on the side over here. Okay. There we go. Where would this one go? I'm not seeing a place right away. Okay. There we go. This is definitely a dangerous job. This one goes there. Of course, it gets a lot easier as we go along. That one's here. This one has to go there. That one's going to be over here. And now we're just missing a few little pieces that I have scattered around. Okay. We're missing one piece. Huh. But that's enough to see over here, right? Maybe? No, we're still missing one piece. Ugh. Just when I thought we were making progress. One piece. Where is it? Would it be around here somewhere? Where would we find one piece? Must be from block A. I really need to find that one piece. Maybe... Could it have been up on the roof somewhere? And, like, maybe now we'll find it? No? Man. Here I was hoping we made some progress. Alright, well, now, unfortunately, I'm not sure where to go from here. Which means back to the drawing board. We cannot redirect the light yet. Until we can find the mirror piece. Where would it even be? Can we pour the hot water on there? Can we maybe use the black light? Or the lens? Do we have anything that could function as a mirror piece? I'm assuming we can't use the time capsule. I don't even know where we found this. Unless we need to go look and see if there's a piece in the broken glass from the administration building. Which, why? But you never know. Any glass pieces in here? I don't know. We can't even interact with the sap anymore. So we must have done all the good we needed to do there. This has been moved, but no glass pieces. This really feels like a needle in a haystack. Where are we gonna find the glass piece? Anything, like any glass pieces up here? I don't think so. I'm guessing there's nothing up here. Bags of seeds. I don't see anything. I can't click on the table anymore. I assume that will just take me back up there. Anywhere that's near there. Yeah. I love how the snow is just coming in through that opening in the wall. Don't think there's anything we can do here. Can't tear them with my bare hands. Maybe there is a more radical way. As usual, we already burned that, so I don't know why it still says that. I don't think we can burn it again. Where can we find glass? Do you have any glass, little creepy doll? I think we might have to check the administration building. Just to see. Because otherwise... I mean, that's the only place I know of to find glass. At least right now. Not block the administration. I mean, there's so much glass here. What would we even clear it with? We need like a broom or something. We just clearly don't have that right now. Okay, so let's try thinking about this a little differently then. We have a black light. Where could we use that? Could we use it somewhere over here? Maybe we can use it to... You know, I was going to say if we could plug that up, maybe we can somehow, I don't know, reflect light off of it. No glass in here. Any little tiny glass shards up here? Just a singular glass shard. Doesn't seem like it. I'm assuming the medallion was what the raven had, or bat, or whatever it was, had put up there ages ago. That we had grabbed. Let me try looking around here. Maybe somewhere. Can we use the black light over there? No. We can't use the black light here. This is frustrating. How are we gonna find one single piece of glass? Can we just like break stuff with a hammer? No, I don't think it works like that, sadly. What about hot water? No. I thought maybe we could make ice. But then you need cold water, not hot water. It's snowing, guys. That's where my brain's going. I was thinking the water would freeze, but then why would we have needed to heat it up? Ugh. I Every time I think we make advances, then it feels like we just progress backwards. Now I'm like running out of ideas as far as even interactables. Let's go back upstairs and see what else we might find. Because now we can't interact with the microwave anymore, so we're definitely done with that. Could there be a piece of glass somewhere that we might could use? I don't know. We might have to look carefully. I mean, there is glass here. Can we just take some of this glass and hope it'll work? I don't know. Maybe there's something we need to do with it. I mean, it doesn't really make sense because it's a different thing. You would think that the glass shard I needed would be nearby that trolley, right? But it doesn't seem to be the case. I feel like we need something to dig through the debris with. Can we do something with these chains? We can look at them, but we can't really do anything with it. And then there's nothing in here to do anything with. I'm trying to not limit my thinking to what I expect. Because maybe we'll find something unexpected. You never know. All right. Well, let's try weird things. I feel like we just need a key for this, honestly. But okay, I was just kidding. Like, I didn't expect that to work. But okay. Ruler? Okay. Wow. Wait, whoa. There's someone in the chair. Hello? Sir? Are you alive? I feel like you're not. Oh dear. Definitely not. And the moral of the story, children, is always try weird things. Because you never know. Oh gosh. He's dead. A dead body frozen to death? Was he taking notes as he was dying? He was holding onto the chair. Why didn't he just let go? Can I pour hot water on him? No. Maybe I don't need that yet. There's a key there. I wonder if the key was frozen at the same time as its owner. All right. Supervisor key. Nice. All right. Everybody is drinking while I'm watching these loonies. And that stupid girl keeps moaning. Smith told me not to touch her, so I just looked at her and then gave her roommate, that old hag, a good punch in the plexus. Dude. Dahlia usually makes the connection and shuts up, but not today. She just kept moaning and crying. And then it looks like something is skipped. Door just opened. I can hear her walk inside my room. She is silent, but I can hear her walk towards me. I dare not move. I hear her breathe. Please, please, please. Window's broken. I can't move my hand. I am. Die from cold. It is much more painful than I thought. He's literally writing as he's dying? What? I feel like screaming. No, be as still as possible. Is this the man I saw downstairs? He can't be. He has been dead for... Wait a second. How can it be? The police were here. Why would they just leave the body? This man was torturing patients, scaring Dahlia? I haven't seen her being cruel before. Was this personal? I mean, if he was torturing her, very well could have been. Okay, Jack, here's the hack program you asked me for. It should crack the antiquated defense you guys use. Just plug in the CD with the encrypted file and run the program. Alex, P.S. I'm not asking why you would need to view secret night footage from Block B. Just please don't do anything stupid, like leave this disc laying around. So Jack wanted to hack into the security footage. I wonder why. Is it a coincidence that he was leading his own investigation when he snapped and went on a murder spree? I'll keep this disk in case I find the encrypted file. Oh, batteries for the night vision. Nice. A blank bullet for the gun. Nothing is marked. There's our last drawing piece. All right. Not even a disconnected tone, only a dead silence. I see what you did there. That is a creepy, creepy expression. Is there anything else here? What is with this ice? All the windows are open, but it almost feels like this room is colder than outside. I mean, that could explain why he literally froze to death writing something. It's just crazy. Anything else? We've got more light would be helpful. Can we use the black light? Oh, we got more stuff? Wait, no. An old map, bits of it anyway. I don't see anything useful. Was that another plan piece? I think it was. Yes, it is. Okay. So we got another plan piece, but there's... Ah, okay. There we go. Are those directions? A map? Okay. Interesting. So maybe we can find more stuff, but we definitely have made progress. We've got our supervisor key. Let's go ahead and insert it. Okay. Well, now we finally are making progress, guys. What do we got here? Pills, syrup, more pills, all long past their expiration. All right. We got, what is this? A poker. Maybe we can use that for the pile of trash. More pills. What? We just moved something? What is... Oh. Oh, is this like a dumbwaiter? Okay. It's now on the first floor, whatever it is. We'll have to go downstairs and look, I guess. Some potent tranquilizers. I guess this place was never scavenged. Okay. Guy bridge to block A. Excuse me? Well then. I felt the heat. There was a man on fire. Was he a ghost? There are no ghosts. Yeah, you just keep telling yourself that, Holly. If I remember correctly, Nurse Jessica started the fire and Dahlia died in it. But then Mother said she came back. I wonder if this is what I'm seeing. I wonder if it is Dahlia who's trying to show me something. Like the wound in the mirror. Maybe? The handle is burning hot. Can we use the shawl? No. Do we use the poker? No. What could we use? I don't know. The plank? We may have to come back. Okay. So there may be something there. We'll have to come back to it. But we just got a whole bunch of items that will help us. So we got the last of the drawing here. Place the drawings to get the whole picture. We've already done most of it. Use the lens to see the path. Okay. Uh-huh. The shapes look familiar. Didn't I see a similar shape in the professor's office? Is that going to be the lockbox finally? All right, someone went to a lot of trouble to hide this. I wonder why. The circles look familiar. I think that might be. We finally got the code to the lockbox. All right, let's make sure we didn't get anything else we need right here. I think the rest of the stuff is elsewhere. Let's go downstairs and see. Or maybe, was it here? Maybe it wasn't here, but we can do this. Okay. So now we have a revolver. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but we have it. Did I see it somewhere in Professor Smith's office? I think that was in the administration. No. Maybe administration? But we can't go there yet. We can fix the night goggles, though. We'll add... Wait. What?
I think I'm going to die. I don't even know who I'm recording this for anymore.
Well, us, of course.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Dan. I hope you never come here. Never find this.
Oh, boy.
I just don't... I don't want to die alone. Not like... Not like this.
Interesting. That tape wasn't here before. Definitely was not. Did someone just put it here? There's blood on the tape. Is it the journalist? And is he still alive around here? Why doesn't he talk to me? Or did someone else put the tape here? Why? I mean, now we can put the batteries in, but yeah, it definitely wasn't like that before. All right. Now, there was a place that said we needed more light, but let's go over here and see if this is what we need to dig around in the debris. Right? Or maybe... I swear... We can't use that. We gotta have the last shard. Alright. So, still nothing there. But... where was his office at? Was it this one? No, I think it was a different one. Because there was like a floor safe. But I think it's behind the broken glass area that we can't get to. I don't think... Can we take any of the shards of glass? Okay. Well, let's try this. Can we put this in the computer? I don't see like a disc. A place to put a disc. So I'm assuming no. Okay. Well... let's go back up here and look then. Maybe there's something we've missed. Nothing is marked. Only dead silence. Well, let's see if we can... oh, I guess we can't interact with that anymore. We got the one thing we needed, so we don't need to worry about that. So what do we use the night vision for, I wonder? The radiators seem to work, so how can there be so much snow? I don't know. Can we poke around in it? I don't think there's anything else to do here. It's such a creepy expression, man. All right. Let's look over here. I don't know. I wonder if we should somehow use the snow. Oh yeah, we need to go check that. I forgot. Let's go down to the first floor. Where would it be? I'm not sure where that would appear at. Here, maybe? Somewhere? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure where that would appear at. Unless there's something we need to do to get it, unless it appears in here. The gate closed. What happened? Unless there's something that we gotta do to make it go back up to the second floor. Because I'm assuming that's what that would mean, right? Second floor? Can we, like, pull a lever? Oh, the lift button is missing. Oh, okay. So we gotta find the lift button, and then we'll be able to make it come back up, I assume. It's another one of those needle in a haystacks. We seem to have quite a lot of those. Alright, let's see if there's anything we can do for this. Can we use the shawl, the wooden plank, the screwdriver? The lens, I assume, isn't going to be useful. You know, I wonder if we could use a poker on the screen? No. The time capsule. Is there anything over here that we can... Oh. Block A went up in flames. Jessica's missing, presumed dead. All of our patients except Dahlia were relocated to other hospitals, and Charles Laudius insists on the operation going on as usual. We only have 3 patients, whom, as far as I know, Laudius may have kidnapped. My our experiments are nowhere near finished, and the Grand Master says everything is as it should be and throws a party. Maybe Charles Laudius got exactly what he wanted, a secluded place. What for? To torture 3 patients? Install a creepy statue? Then Jack murdered everyone without explanation. I didn't see Charles among the victims. Did he also plan the massacre? How? And why destroy something that he went to such lengths to create? I don't know what we would do with this. I feel like, obviously, we want to cool this down somehow. Can we, like, shoot it? Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be something we're going to need to cool this down, but we don't have it. Maybe like an oven mitt or something. Wait a second. Isn't Block A on the other end of the park? I must be confused. There it is in front of me. Yeah, I feel like this is a bit surreal as far as the layout and stuff. Alright, is there anything else in here? Maybe there's something that we're missing. No, I don't see it. Unless I can take some of this snow somehow. Like, gather up the snow. No, I don't think so. I don't know that there's anything I can do with this. At least not right now. Maybe eventually. But not right now. Wait. Is there like, I see like a little statue right here. Ah, that was clever. Kyle Shuvache. Kyle was the resident doctor of Block B, but it seemed like his main job was to assist Christopher. Unlike most of the staff, he didn't seem either to mind or to enjoy what he was doing. It was just a job to him. Walk the patients in, shock them to near death, and wheel them back to their room. A simple working man taking care of his family and enjoying a book in the park. I wonder if I could do it. I don't think so. All right. And there's nothing down here we can do anything with. All right. Well, I don't know. We've got these symbols, but we can't. We have so many puzzles now that rely on getting into the administration hall, the part that is blocked off. And I'm not sure what we can do about it, to be perfectly honest. We have 2 plan pieces. We have the emblem. I still don't know what to do with the time capsule, though. The disc we could use over there. The poker, I don't know. There's so many things that I'm just not sure what to do anything with. And now we have a gun with a blank in it. I really don't know what to do with that. I mean, we did get... Oh. We did get enough for this puzzle. Okay. So we know that northwest... I mean, like, who doesn't know that, though? I'm confusing it. Oh. Wait. So now we have it. Green, is it green? Sails northwest. Blue sails northeast. So green sails... Okay. Green is northwest, which is going to be this direction. All right, so like northeast. Blue sails northeast. So blue. Assuming would be that way. Red sails west. All right, so red sails west, and then white is north or northwest. So either this way or that way. Okay. Let's see. Wait, blue sails northeast. So that should be east. Northeast. Northwest. Wait, this one's facing the wrong way. Because red sails west. So maybe this is north. There we go. Aha. Now I bet that goes... Okay, we know where that goes. We're going back and forth between all the buildings. Maybe we'll finally find something to get the glass up, though. That would be nice. All right. Well, let's add the fire emblem and see what we got. We got a hydrant or extinguisher. Oh, maybe we can use that on the door. Let's see. Can we use this? Yes. Now we've cooled it down. What is through here? My goodness. All these birds? So many crows. They don't seem to be afraid of me. On the contrary, this is an episode now from the birds. Threw a stick and they didn't move. One just jumped away an inch. It's like they are guarding something. Okay, maybe I can fire the blank. There we go. All right, that scared them away. Bicycle patch kit. Okay, and we got a broom for the glass. Nice. All right, the gap is narrow here, but the edges look like they could collapse any minute. I better find a plank or something. Will this one work? Maybe? What is this? It looks like the railing is kept in place by this piece of metal that comes out of the column. Great. Can we use the screwdriver? Can we use this? No? Maybe we need some kind of tool for this. There's no way I can break this. Another radical solution is required. Can we burn it? Let's see. We lost our hammer, so we can't do that. Bicycle patch kit. All right, we may have to come back to that then. I guess someone came here to work on a bike but didn't trust their fellow coworkers? Guess not. What does this say? It's black with soot. I should clean it before I can read it. Well, we've got a shawl. Finally. We've been carrying that around like for ages. Skybridge to Block A, inaugurated by Headmaster M. Kane on November 2nd, 1974. Alright, so Skybridge to Block A. According to Mother's tapes, this is where Dahlia died and then came back. Are the answers really at the end of the Skybridge? Maybe. The door to Block A. Could I be this close? Alright. Well, I think this is actually a good place to call it. We have a good idea of where to go from here. So let's go ahead and head back to the main screen. I think this will be a good place to end it because I wanted to end a little early anyways. But now we know where we can start. We can go back and we can sweep away all the debris. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a piece of glass that we need for the cart in order to view those pictures. Of course, what I thought would be there is not there. We got the last piece of the drawing, so it may be something else that we'll discover there. What is it? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for chats. I appreciate everybody. We will be back here on Tuesday at 6 p.m. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be playing a demo to Servant of the Lake. If you've ever played any of the Rusty Lake games or watched the Rusty Lake games, that's what we're going to be doing, is the demo of Servant of the Lake. That's their newest game, and I'm very excited for to be able to play that. I can't wait till it comes out. But that will be Tuesday at 6 p.m. and I hope to see you guys there. And now we're going to get some raids going. First off, on Rumble, we're going to raid Yarn Witch, playing some Don't Starve. And then on Twitch, let's see, who do we want to raid? Let me see. Let's raid Da Vinci's Wolf, playing some Minecraft. It's a bit old school and it sounds perfectly lovely. So we get both of these going. Once again, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and hope to see you guys on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central. Until then, guys, bye.